This is the story of the Frost family. In the 1980s, they became one of the strongest crime families in rural America by selling cocaine. That changed when a violent conflict began over who would control the growing meth business. The family's operation is now split between three brothers. Ray and his brother Donnie handle the cocaine trade, while Walt controls the meth side. They are one family, but divided into two opposing sides. In 1992, a man named Lucas visits his father, Ray, in prison. Lucas's mother works there as a police officer. It is Ray's birthday, and Lucas only visits him once a year on this day. Lucas tells Ray that he is getting married, but says he will not bring his children to see him. Ray is upset by this. He tells Lucas to sit down and begins telling him a story. Ray talks about a man he once knew who kept a rattlesnake. The man believed he was so strong in spirit that the snake would never bite him. One day, the snake did bite him and killed him. Ray looks at Lucas and says, "That rattlesnake chose not to bite many times, but the poison was always there. You are a rattlesnake too, son, just like me." Lucas takes in everything his father says. At that same moment, another man is released from the prison and walks out. Later, Lucas goes to a bank. He speaks to a female employee and says he wants to open a joint account because he is getting married. From their conversation, we learn that the woman he plans to marry is the employee herself, Emma. Emma asks Lucas to do something as part of the process. Lucas walks to the middle of the bank and openly declares his love for her. After that, Lucas and Emma go to his brother Tuck's house. When they arrive, Tuck and his wife are loudly arguing. Lucas notices that Tuck has even received warning letters from the bank. Lucas tells Tuck that he has informed their father about the wedding. Tuck responds, "He's not the bad guy you think he is. Mom made you think that way." Lucas says he wants to keep his children away from their father and warns Tuck not to work for the family again. Tuck replies, "You're my brother, but I'm only half-blood. Even though things are hard for me right now, I won't go back to your family." That evening, everyone goes to watch their cousin Bryce race. It is clear that Tuck does not get along with their mother. She orders him to leave the race and buy her a Coke. Tuck gets angry and walks away. Lucas and Emma follow him. That is when they see Lucas's cousin Sid, who was recently released from prison. Sid is with his brother Eli, who is Walt's son. Everyone can tell that Sid is trouble. After the race ends, everyone goes home. The next morning, Anna needs to deliver some checks, and Lucas is supposed to drive her. When Lucas arrives at Tuck's house, Tuck says he is sick and asks Lucas to take his place for the day. Lucas later arrives at a scrapyard with Emma. Suddenly, robbers sneak up behind Emma and press a gun to her head. Lucas has no idea what is happening inside. Inside the building, the robbers force Emma to sing. One of them opens a safe, and just as he says, "I got it," another robber accidentally fires his gun, shooting Emma. The robbers grab the money and escape. Lucas managed to see the face of one of the robbers. It was his cousin Eli. Lucas rushes inside, desperately calling Emma's name, but she is already dead. Lucas completely breaks down. He collapses when he sees her body. The scene then shifts to Tuck. He asks his mother if she has found any leads. She tells him, "Nothing I can talk about." Tuck directly asks if they found Eli. His mother says Eli has already left town. She then goes to Lucas and tells him, "We are going to find out who did this. We are going to find Eli." Lucas's uncle Donnie arrives to express his sympathy. While offering condolences, he tells Lucas that both sides of the family had a meeting, and Walt was there as well. Walt claims that Eli was not at the scrapyard, but Lucas knows that he was. Donnie offers Lucas his grandfather's gun and tells him he needs to be ready. Donnie says, "You're my brother's son. I'll always stand by you, but I can't start another war right now. It's bad for business." Lucas replies, "This family business killed Emma." He refuses the gun and walks away. Donnie then gives the gun to Tuck instead. The next day, Emma's funeral is held. Her parents are heartbroken and crying. That's when Sid appears. Lucas is furious when he sees him. He follows Sid outside, corners him, and demands, "Where is Eli?" Sid answers, "He's my little brother." Sid then warns Lucas, "If you go after anyone on my side of the family, you'll start something much bigger than you expect. Be careful who you wake up." Later, Lucas's mother sees Sid using a phone booth. She orders a burger so she can stand nearby and talk to him. She asks, "So, what kind of work do you do?" Sid replies, "Importing and exporting." He then says, "Do you know the most important part of business? Fear is the only thing that makes people understand you're serious." He is warning her to stay away. Lucas's mother manages to get the phone number Sid called and tracks down the address. At the same time, Lucas is letting his anger take control of him. She goes to the house of a man named Lou Byers. Eli is hiding there. When Eli sees her, he runs. Lucas's mother questions Lou about Eli. Lou says, "I did a damn year in prison for Eli. I don't care what happens to him." He then tells her, "If you want to find him, start at Ketchum Mill. He's there most of the time." Lucas's mother pretends to go to the bathroom and begins searching the property. She sees a barn in the distance. Eli is hiding there, but Lou catches her snooping and forces her to leave. Meanwhile, a box is left outside Tuck's house. Inside the box is a live snake. After this threat, everyone moves to their lake house. Around the same time, Donnie arrives to make a cocaine deal. Eli and Sid suddenly appear. Sid tells everyone to put their guns down and says he only wants to talk business. He offers to become Donnie's new supplier. Donnie replies, "Eli killed Emma. Why would I do business with you?" Sid laughs and says, "Take it or leave it." When Donnie refuses the offer, Sid stabs him and kills him. He then tells Eli to take care of the bodies. As Sid walks outside, he sees Bryce sitting in Donnie's truck. Bryce notices him and tries to run. Sid chases Bryce, catches him, and kills him as well. Lucas sees a vehicle driving away and follows it. The vehicle leads him to the place where Donnie was killed. Some men are there cleaning up the bodies. When they hear Lucas arrive, they start shooting at him. They capture him but aren't sure what to do next. One man steps away to get instructions. Lucas tells him, "I don't know anything. We're family." Lucas then takes the man's gun. Lucas escapes with the gun and a bag and makes it to Tuck's house. Inside the bag is cocaine. Tuck panics when he sees it, but Lucas explains that Walt only deals in meth, which means his sons are working behind his back. Lucas says they should take the cocaine to Walt, but Tuck doesn't like the plan. At the same time, their mother finds the bodies of Donnie and Bryce by the river. She goes to tell Lucas. After hearing this, Lucas is ready for revenge. Even his mother's pleading cannot stop him. Tuck chooses to go with him. They go to a gun shop and tell the owner they need weapons for hunting. Lucas loads a gun and points it at the shopkeeper, saying, "I want to talk to Walt." The shopkeeper pretends to call Walt, but Lucas sees through the lie. At that moment, two young men arrive, the same ones who tried to capture Lucas earlier. Together, they all go to see Walt. When Walt sees Lucas, he says, "I remember you from when you were just a kid." Lucas says he wants to make a deal. He lays all the cocaine on the table and says Walt can have it, but only under one condition. In return, Lucas wants Eli. He is asking Walt to give up his own son. Lucas explains, "Your people were moving the cocaine at the barge site along with the bodies. You know this. You know Sid and Eli have been trying to take over our side of the business without you." Walt asks, "Why should I believe you?" Lucas answers, "Because once everyone else is gone, our side of the business becomes mine, and I'm willing to give all of it to you. I only want Eli." By doing this, Lucas is offering Walt full control of the entire operation, united under one leader for the first time in the family's history. Walt says this only happened once before, in 1929, when T.R. Frost, Lucas's great-great-grandfather, led the whole family. Walt could become that leader now. Instead, Walt attacks Lucas and refuses the deal. He presses a hot branding iron into Lucas's face. A short time later, both men lie injured on the ground with the cocaine beside them. Their mother scolds them, saying they are risking the investigation. She then tells Lucas about something that happened when he was 11 years old. A boy had been murdered, and everyone blamed one man. She killed that man by mistake. 3 months later, it was discovered that the boy was actually killed by his stepfather. The man she killed had a wife, 2 daughters, and suffered from dementia. Lucas's mother wants him to understand what killing really costs. She tells him, "I know what it means to take a life." Lucas's attention is pulled away when he notices information about Lou Byers at the police station. The next morning, Tuck's wife takes their daughter and leaves him. Lucas tells Tuck that Lou Byers is the key to finding Eli. The two men go to Lou Byers' house with guns. The front door is open. Lucas sees Eli inside, but Lou suddenly starts shooting at them. Lucas and Tuck run into the woods. Lou and Eli chase after them, both carrying guns. Lucas and Tuck hide and wait. When Lou and Eli get close, they attack first. They knock Eli out and overpower Lou. Lucas and Tuck lock both men inside Lou's barn. Lucas questions Lou, demanding to know who was at the scrapyard that day. Lou says he doesn't know. Lucas hurts him to force answers. Lou says, I only got the truck for those guys. I wasn't part of it. Lucas keeps pushing, demanding to know who the truck was for. Lou finally breaks and says, Sid is in charge. Eli killed the girl. It was an accident. Lucas grabs a gun and wakes Eli. He asks him, did you do it? Eli admits that he did. Lucas speaks calmly and says, you're my cousin, and that makes me think about my family and how much I hate all of you. I never wanted to be like you. If Emma were alive, she might have forgiven you. But do you know anything about rattlesnakes? Rattlesnakes try not to bite. They warn you first. Lucas looks at him and says, I am a rattlesnake. Then he shoots Eli and kills him. Lucas goes back to their house and starts yelling. He calls Sid and tells him, your brother is dead. Sid replies, your place or mine? Lucas invites him to the lake house. At the same time, their mother arrives in a police car. She enters the barn, but Lucas and Tuck are hiding inside. They escape through the back and head to the lake house. There, they prepare for Sid's arrival. They load their guns and set traps so that opening a door will cause a gun to fire. Lucas and Tuck sit together and talk. Lucas tells Tuck that he should leave because he has a family. Tuck refuses to go. He tells Lucas a story from their childhood. When they were 6 or 7, they used to go to the swings every day. One day, their mother thought Lucas had gone missing in the woods. Tuck searched everywhere for him. When he finally came home, he found Lucas asleep in his bed. Lucas had been sleeping the whole time. Tuck never told him this story, but it was the most afraid he had ever been, not knowing if his little brother was safe. The next morning, the police search the barn. They find no evidence. However, Lucas's mother had asked for phone records, and they finally arrive. There was a blank phone call made shortly before the scrapyard robbery. She believes the robbers made the call. When she checks the records, she is shocked by what she sees. At the same time, Lucas and Tuck hear noise outside. Sid and his men have surrounded the lake house. One man moves toward the back, and Tuck goes after him. Sid whistles as he walks up to the front door, while his men move into position. When one of them opens the front door, a hidden gun fires and kills him. Lucas shoots another man himself, but Tuck is injured during the fight. Lucas helps Tuck toward the boat and gets him out. Tuck struggles to escape. Sid comes after Tuck and points a gun at him. Behind Sid, Lucas raises his gun and aims it at Sid. Sid speaks calmly and says that he doesn't know. Does he, Tuck? Behind Sid, Lucas's mother arrives with another man. In front of everyone, the truth is finally revealed. Tuck was involved in the scrapyard robbery. It was his idea. He did it because he owed Sid money. Tuck tells Lucas, don't listen to him, but it is true. That is why Tuck pretended to be sick. Suddenly, gunfire breaks out. Tuck is killed. Sid is killed. Sid's companion is also killed. Lucas is shot but survives. Bleeding, Lucas pulls a rope from the truck and begins tying Sid's body. Lucas's mother fires a warning shot, trying to stop him, but she can't reach him anymore. Lucas is beyond stopping. Lucas ties Sid's body to the truck and drives straight to Walt. When they meet, both men open fire on each other. Both are hit. Both die. The story then shifts to a peaceful memory of Lucas and Emma. This is the moment when Emma proposed marriage to Lucas. And that is where the story ends.